Did you know that the jolly old Santa Claus we know and love was actually a 4th century bishop in Turkey? Yes, that's right. The modern figure of Santa Claus we're familiar with today is heavily based on Saint Nicholas, a bishop from the 4th century in Myra, an ancient city located in what is now modern-day Turkey. Saint Nicholas was known far and wide for his generosity and his secret gift-giving. He had a knack for leaving gifts in the most surprising ways, often dropping coins in the shoes of those who left them out for him. This act of kindness and generosity laid the foundation for the tradition of Santa Claus, who leaves gifts for children around the world. So, next time you think of Santa Claus, remember the generous bishop he's based on. Our beloved Santa Claus, with his twinkling eyes and rosy cheeks, is more than just a merry old soul. He's a symbol of generosity, carrying on the legacy of a kind-hearted bishop from the 4th century. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more fun facts. Santa Claus is a man of many names, known as Kris Kringle in Germany, Père Noël in France, and Babbo Natale in Italy. His name changes as we journey across the globe, reflecting the rich cultural diversity that characterizes our world. In the Netherlands, he is Sinterklaas, a name derived from Saint Nicholas, while in Russia he goes by Dede Moroz, which translates to Grandfather Frost. In Spain, children eagerly await the arrival of Los Reyes Magos, the 3 wise kings, a tradition that predates the arrival of Santa Claus. These different names are not just a matter of language, they are deeply entwined with the traditions, folklore, and history of each country, shaping how the holiday season is celebrated. So the next time you pen a letter to Santa, remember he's a man of the world answering to many names. No matter what you call him, Santa Claus is a symbol of joy and generosity around the world. Before the iconic red and white, Santa often dressed in green, blue, or even purple. Yes, you heard it right. Santa's wardrobe wasn't always as we know it today. It evolved over time, reflecting the changing perceptions and traditions across different cultures and periods. In the beginning, Santa's costume was a blend of various hues, from verdant greens to deep blues and even regal purples. This vibrant ensemble represented a different image of Santa, one that was far removed from the jolly figure we've grown to love. Then, as the centuries passed, the red and white suit came into the picture. This transformation didn't happen overnight but was a gradual process influenced by various factors, including art, literature, and yes, even marketing campaigns. So while we might always picture Santa in red and white, his wardrobe has seen a colorful history. It just goes to show that even Santa isn't immune to a little fashion evolution. Did you know that Santa's red and white suit was popularized by a Coca-Cola campaign in the 1930s? It's true. Before the iconic red and white, Santa's attire varied from green to blue to purple. However, Coca-Cola wanted to create a wholesome, unchanging image of Santa for their winter advertising campaigns. Thus, they hired illustrator Haddon Sundblom to create a Santa that would resonate with their brand. Sundblom's Santa was a cheerful, plump man, dressed in a red suit with white fur trim, a wide black belt, and tall black boots. This image of Santa was so well received that it became the standard representation of the jolly old man we all know and love. The ads were so successful that they ran for over 30 years, forever linking Santa's image with the Coca-Cola brand. So next time you see Santa in his red and white suit, remember that Coca-Cola played a big role in that fashion choice. In early stories, Santa lived in various places, including Spain, Greenland, and even the moon. You see, Santa's home has been quite the topic of speculation over the centuries. His place of residence has changed as often as his outfit, adapting and evolving to the times and the culture of the storytellers. In some of the earliest tales, Santa was said to reside in Spain, a country known for its rich history and vibrant culture. Then, as his story spread northwards, so did his dwelling. He migrated to the icy lands of Greenland, a place as snowy and white as the beard on his jolly face. But the most interesting of all, perhaps, is the claim that Santa lived on the moon. A whimsical idea indeed, but one that's simply the magical and mysterious nature of this beloved holiday character. So, while we might think of Santa living at the North Pole, his residence has been quite varied over the years. If you're enjoying this video, please subscribe to my channel. Before Rudolph joined the team in 1939, Santa had just 8 reindeer. Each of these reindeer has a unique name and role in this magical team. Dasher, the fastest of them all, takes the lead, followed by the strong and dependable Dancer. Prancer, with his graceful strides, is next, and then comes the mighty Vixen. Comet, who lights up the night sky, is followed by Cupid, the spreader of love and joy. Donner and Blitzen, named after thunder and lightning, bring up the rear with their power and energy. Then in 1939 a new member joined the squad. Rudolph, with his nose so bright, was initially an outcast. But on one foggy Christmas Eve he became the guiding light for the team, leading them safely on their worldwide journey. So, while Rudolph might indeed be the most famous, let's not forget about the original 8 reindeer who've been with Santa since the very beginning. To deliver gifts to all children, Santa would need to travel at a staggering 1,000 kilometers per second. Now that's a speed that would leave even the most advanced spacecraft in the dust. Imagine the logistics of Santa's delivery route. He would need to zip from house to house, city to city, country to country, all in the span of one night. Each present must be perfectly matched to the child, wrapped and placed under the tree, all in the blink of an eye. Given the number of children around the world, Santa's speed would have to be nothing short of magical. But let's not forget the reindeer, who tirelessly pull the sleigh through the night sky, their hooves barely touching the rooftops. And of course, there's Santa himself, who, despite the breakneck pace, always has time for a jolly ho ho ho. So while it might seem impossible, remember that Santa has a little bit of Christmas magic on his side. In places like Australia, where Christmas is in summer, Santa is often depicted in a bathing suit. Now isn't that a fun twist to our jolly old Saint Nick? You see, the image of Santa Claus is a versatile one that adapts to the local climate and culture. While a heavily cloaked Santa is a familiar sight in frosty winter landscapes, places where December is synonymous with summer have a different take on Santa's wardrobe. Down under in Australia, Santa often swaps his traditional red suit for a more weather-appropriate attire, a bathing suit. Not just that, instead of a sleigh, he could be surfing the waves or even barbecuing by the beach. This sun-soaked version of Santa is a testament to the universal appeal of this beloved character. After all, the spirit of Santa Claus transcends borders, seasons, and even fashion norms. So whether he's in a swimsuit or a snowsuit, Santa brings joy to children all over the world. It is said that Santa understands all the languages in the world. Now, isn't that an impressive skill? Think about it. Every year, Santa receives millions of letters from children around the globe. These letters are not written in just one language. They're in English, Spanish, Mandarin, Russian, Arabic, and countless other languages. In order to read and understand all these heartfelt letters, Santa would need to be a master linguist, well-versed in every language spoken on Earth. From the complex characters of Chinese to the unique phonetics of the Xhosa language in South Africa, Santa's linguistic prowess is truly unparalleled. Imagine Santa, sitting in his cozy North Pole home, reading through piles of letters, each written in a different language and understanding every single word. It's quite a fascinating thought, isn't it? So, no matter what language you speak, rest assured that Santa understands your Christmas wishes. As we wrap up, let's quickly recap the surprising facts we've learned about Santa Claus. We've discovered that the modern figure of Santa is based on Saint Nicholas, a 4th century bishop from Turkey. Santa Claus goes by many names, including Kris Kringle in Germany, Père Noël in France, and Babbo Natale in Italy. Before the iconic red and white, Santa often donned green, blue, or purple attire. His current look was popularized by a Coca-Cola campaign in the 30s. Santa's residence has varied in early stories, ranging from Spain to Greenland and even the moon. Originally, Santa had a team of 8 reindeer before Rudolph joined in 1939. To deliver gifts to all children, Santa must travel at a magical speed of 1,000 kilometers per second. Santa is also known to enjoy the summer sun, often depicted in swimwear in places like Australia. Lastly, Santa understands every language in the world. So next time you think of Santa Claus, remember these surprising facts and share them with your friends and family. Before you go, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Happy holidays.